2017, about 1 in 10 high school seniors were using e-cigarettes, where last year in 2019, an estimated 1 in 4 high school students were current e-cigarette users. So those students are matriculating into colleges already addicted to nicotine, and there's also high rates of initiation of e-cigarette use among college students. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to help address this issue of e-cigarette use among young adults.
I think towards the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020, there was a lot of EVALI cases, and that's basically the collapsed lungs that we saw in vaping, and there was a huge rise in vaping in youth, and there wasn't much research done about it. But hopefully this project will be able to, expose the youth to what vaping is all about and how dangerous that can be.
We've been analyzing current anti-vaping advertisements, whether they're posters or videos, and we've been trying to see what the most effective way is and how to target specifically young adults to try to prevent them or convince them not to vape.
We, this summer, worked with 9 students at Mason to develop and begin to test some counter-marketing messages specifically tailored for young adult college students that are designed to reduce e-cigarette use.
A lot of what my teammates and I are doing is reviewing literature that are published out there and seeing how different researchers are researching, how effective these ads are by looking at the different theories of the plant behavior, or just the theory of the different theory in the public health, and seeing how they're testing that on people.
So yeah, we started off by creating an e-bank of e-cigarette counter-marketing. We watched and evaluated over 100 different videos and posters, and we assessed what aspects of each one's worked and which ones seemed to fall flat. And we're also developing our own e-cigarette counter-marketing messages ourselves.
So our team is working on developing a survey that will hopefully allow us to collect data to determine what works in messages and what doesn't. Just trying to determine the best way to frame those messages so that they're the most effective in getting people to either quit using e-cigarettes or just to not begin.
So what we really wanted to accomplish with this Summer Team Impact project was, first and foremost, we wanted to be able to mentor and get students excited about conducting research and help mentor the next generation of public health researchers. These messages that we've been developing, and some of them that we've been testing, will help guide public health practice.
I think the results of our project will be very important in the public health world because they'll hopefully influence the development of future e-cigarette counter-marketing messages.
I think this will be very impactful for the public health field, because whatever we find out can, for anyone who's developing a public health campaign to kind of curb the use of e-cigarettes, so specifically the FDA, the CDC, the California Department of Public Health has done a lot of public health campaigns on this issue. So I think our results could help them determine what makes their messages effective and what they can change to make the messages more effective to meet their ultimate goal.
I'm not sure if I would have thought to have a graphic design student in a project like this, but it's actually been so rewarding. Coming up with recruitment materials, we've been able to lean on the student to help us create some really eye-catching flyers and social media posts, which is super valuable.
And it's actually really exciting being able to work with him, because he talks about research in a just completely different way. He has an artistic perspective, and it's something that I would never think about.
So whenever I have run into a problem in my research, I can go to them for help. And then whenever they have a question or want an opinion on a design aspect, they can come to me. And so in that way, we can all help each other out. And I think that's really great.
all looking at one issue, but then having everyone bring in their different background experiences and disciplines has been really interesting, because people will suggest things that I never would have thought of. As like, I'm a public administration major and we have one guy on our team who does graphic design, and just also people from the health fields, they have experience and knowledge in that regard that I don't. So I think it's just been a big strength for us to have everybody bring in new ideas, new perspectives, and it ultimately, I think, leads us in a stronger direction and strengthens our project.